Hi, this is Abdulaziz again. So, we are talking about how to convert an idea into a successful business. We had several videos, and in the last video, we talk about what is the good timing, what are the timings to raise fund, how to raise fund. Now we are talking about, we continue this topic because in the previous video I just say that there are three timings. One is at the time when you were developing, then uh, when you are about to launch, it's called pre-launch, and then after launch when you go for a commercial expansion. These are the three main timings. If you missed the video, I suggest please go visit my YouTube channel, subscribe, and watch all the videos from the beginning. They're all in a sequence, so you would not miss anything. Now, so the first thing is that when you develop the idea, that's fine. At the same time, when you're developing your product, at that time you can raise fund if it is very expensive to develop a product, a prototype. But if it is not that much, then you say, do it yourself. Fund yourself, find family, friends, and just develop the fund. Don't go to the investor at the moment. You may get some short-term loan or a small loan for the small businesses. There are organizations, banks, who are specialized and they're mandated to fund the small investors, the small businesses. Take advantage of that. Bank loan is the cheapest in the market. Any other loan from the investors, VCs, private equity, whatever the name you can find, they are all super expensive and they stick to you because they are working for equity and not as it, they don't give a debt. After the initial fundraise, which is to get the product developed or prototype developed or the first batch developed, then you need more funds to actually launch it. At that time, you need to reach out to the investors. Launching is necessary because then when your first batch, not really your first batch, prototype is ready, you do the testing and you are happy with the testing. Now it's time to go to order the first full batch, minimum quantity, which you are quite confident that you can actually sell. But that you need to develop and you need fund for that because this product will be stuck in the market for some time. You need people, you need infrastructure to go for a launch. So at that time, when you go for finding the investor, there are a few things you need to remember. Number one, it's not easy to find an investor. Investors are everywhere, but they also have their own concern to fund a startup. So you need to have, first thing is a good sales pitch or investor's pitch. If you can't do it yourself, if you're not a finance business expert, then I suggest take help. Give me a call if you can't find anybody and I'll help you out. This is a first start. People not listening you immediately, they will ask you, send me the page, and then I will review and get back to you. That's where your say investor page plays a major role. That speaks on your behalf. Your number comes next. So if you can't reach out to the people, or the people will not give you any time unless they see what is the offering. So your investment page should be a very well prepared, somebody who's professional, who knows what these investors are actually looking for. Because there may be a different version of sales page. Imagine if you are going to just an institutional investor like a venture capitalist or private equity. Their aim is to make money out of this investment, nothing else. So what they are looking in their investment page is what they get out of it. Bottom line, profit, how they will get an exit, till how long it will take to reach to give them a payback for a full payback. It requires financial calculation. It requires to be presented in such a way that is appealing, that is giving comfort, that is quite interesting for the investors. But in the same time, if you are going for some commercial organization, which is in the same field as you are, but they want to invest into this, they probably looking differently. They were looking for your commercials only. They want to see how much volume you can generate. Because they are a commercial organization, in their mind at some point of time, they will buy you out. So they will go with a small investment, but then and looking for a larger investment at the when the product is up and running. But for them, the priority is not your beta or your bottom line profit. Their priority will be how you increase your sales, production, volume. If you are in the service industry, your customers, clientele. So depending upon the investor, your page should be tweaked a little bit. Give what investor is looking for. You can't have just one page and give it to everybody. That's not how it works. At least I don't recommend. I make 2-3 pages depending upon what is in my line. So maybe initially first page, just because I usually go to the institution, PC, VCs, private equity, high net worth individual. They're all looking for profit, so my page is addressing to their need. But in between, I found some institutional investor, which is like a more of a commercial organization, and they are looking for they are more interested in how do you increase your sale. Then I tweak a little bit, put those elements in and give it to them. So you need a professional who make your pitch. It doesn't cost that much, I can tell you. This is not really super expensive idea. Then you go for some marketing. It is important. Today, especially in a digital marketing time, you can have a good, effective marketing which can raise your profile. It can put your product on the face on a large scale at a very low cost. You don't need to go for TV advertisement. You can have a social media, what we call digital marketing. And it will be, so idea is that when you go to or you reach out to the investor should always know the name, at least the brand. Your logo is familiar to them, so they will not see that it's just like you are bringing an idea. They see, oh yeah, you have done your homework, you have done the marketing, you are there. And especially when you are doing your testing of the product, at that time testing, you do as many close friends, the people you know, so that you don't get a negative feedback, but at the same time they give you how to improve it. This will help you testing successful. But at the same time, I tell you honestly, if you use this as attraction, because anyway products being given to somebody who use it. So if you use that, these many people have already used it, tested, and this is their commentary on that. This will give a good comfort to the investor. So always remember, you prepare yourself with a good marketing well in advance. So the time when you put the product on production or sample production, you just start doing marketing. Digital marketing should be in full board. Give our task to somebody who prepare investment page for you, so that by the time testing is completed, you're ready to go to the investor. That's pretty much it. So in the next video, I'll talk about more about how to get into the second line of investor once you launch the product, and then what happened? How do you reach out to the larger investor? Till then, this is Abdul Aziz, Senior Partner, Business Consultancy, Gatling Group. Thank you.